Hey everybody, I'm John Rourke, Editor-in-Chief of Phoenix Home and Garden Magazine. We're here at the Arizona Fine Art Expo. And we're here right now meeting artist Beth Hyatt. Hello,
Hi.
Beth.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Okay.
So, one of the things I noticed right off was that one of your paintings, I believe it's this one, is on the cover of the Expo program.
It is.
So that's quite an honor. How did that happen? How was that chosen?
That was easy. That wasn't easy, and now I'm very thankful that they did put it on there. You know, it's exciting because I'm excited what I'm doing right now. I'll go back. My son during the summer gave me Mid-Journey, and that is an AI program.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And so I said, I love it, you know. So I started on Mid-Journey, and it's just like using the camera or using Photoshop.
Okay.
But what I do is I type in what I would like to see. Beautiful face, surrealism maybe, futuristic, color, whatever you want to see. And it comes out with 4 photos. And so then I say, well, maybe I like number 2. Give me more like that.
Right.
Until I find something that I want to paint. And it has been fantastic. So then when I paint it, I still change it.
Okay.
So it's mine,
okay.
you know.
Of course.
I know some of the artists are kind of concerned about AI, but it's a tool. It's just a tool.
It's not. It doesn't replace the creativity.
And I've just been having fun.
That's fantastic. And one of the questions that I was going to ask, this is fascinating to me because I was going to ask if you worked from photographs, or if you worked from memory, or what. So that is the
I
answer.
work from photographs. I will take photographs. I actually, in later years of another model and myself, started Model Image Center. So we ended up being on the other side of the camera.
Oh, okay.
Because we were helping models get, you know, teaching them how to work in front of the camera. So when they got their photographs, they were terrible. We said, we're just not. So we went to some of our photographer friends and said, help us here, you know. Okay. And so we ended up being photographers.
Okay. And a little bit of background before we started filming, we were talking about how you had been a fashion model for a number of years.
Yeah.
Before you became.
I'm from Chicago.
Yes. Okay.
And I was a fashion model. I worked for Victor Strometsky a lot.
Sure.
And so he was the top fashion photographer in Chicago.
Yeah, he's the guy in
Chicago. Yeah.
Right, okay.
I worked with him. He was my mentor actually.
Oh,
you know, so he took me in.
Yeah.
And you know, and
cleaned you up and
cleaned me up.
Showed you how to do that.
Yeah, right.
That's fantastic.
So anyway, the other model too that worked for him, we started Model Image Center. So then we started helping other models get into business. We worked with, and then we became photographers. Then we started working with doctors and lawyers and realtors because everyone wanted a headshot.
Sure. Oh, right.
And so we were good at that.
Sure.
So all these years, I'm still working with faces.
Yeah.
So
you never know. Yeah.
And we put on makeup we knew how to put on makeup, we knew how to do the hair, we knew how to do the clothing. So that was what we did. So it was fun.
And it's easy to see from any of your works that you know the human face. So you do, and is all of your work figurative?
Yes. Usually, I've tried all kinds of other stuff, but
this
is what I love.
Okay.
I love a face.
Okay, and so human faces, animal faces.
Animal face. The first probably 4 years I was here, all they saw were my animal faces.
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
And then I decided, I want some human faces, but I cannot because you can't say an animal portrait with a human portrait. People didn't get that. So then I said, okay. So a friend of mine is a photographer, had gone to Africa and everything. She said, I'll give you some African faces because I had a lot of African animals.
Right.
So then I could put those together.
Okay.
And so I've been evolving and doing all kinds of different, even figurative stuff. Then I went back into the fashion stuff and did some fashion figures one year. You know, and then one year I did kind of a Mardi Gras thing. So faces with masks and everything.
Yes.
And so this year, when my son gave me Mid-Journey, I go, oh my God, I can't wait to start. Oh yeah. It is.
Yeah,
It is.
exactly.
I can imagine anything. I can type in anything. And it gets a little weird sometimes, but it's okay.
Sure. Yeah, you just got to stay on the path.
Got to stay on the path.
I'm looking at this piece here, which is
I'm working
you're
on that.
working on this.
I'm working on it.
Okay,
That's
so
not finished.
how far? This is.
Oh, there's a
question.
lot. There's a lot more to do.
There's
to
still a
this.
lot left
Yeah.
to do.
Oh, yeah. There's
Okay,
a lot
and
left
so
to do.
this to me, and correct me if I'm wrong, has kind of an Art Nouveau type of feel.
That's
to
right.
it. Okay.
That's right. Because I typed in Nouveau.
Okay.
See?
All right.
Yeah.
And
You're
okay,
right. You're
all
right.
All right. So, about how many hours do you invest in this?
Probably around a month.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you know, sometimes I go, oh my God, I only got this much done on that thing.
But you can't.
Yes. Very good.
Okay.
Oh, great. Okay, good. But I also said futuristic, you know, and other words like that too. So yeah, but I wanted it to go back, a nouveau, but futuristic.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So that's how that came about.
Okay. And the eyes are always so vivid and they draw you in. So what is it about the eyes that is that your favorite part of the face to do, or?
Well, I like it all, but the
Okay.
eyes usually.
Do the eyes come first and then you do a round, or?
I like to get into the eyes pretty soon.
Okay.
You know, I like because I like to know, you know, although that one doesn't have eyes.
Right.
You
Okay.
know.
There's always the exception to
There's
the
always
rule.
exceptions, but yeah, I like to see the eyes. I like to get into that, but the whole face. It's just the whole face and the expression and stuff like that.
And so you've been with the Expo 15, 16 years, did you say?
No, about 13, 14.
13, 14,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
And then, so it's kind of like a family here, I would imagine,
Oh my
that you've
God.
got.
Oh no, they're wonderful.
That's
Oh, no,
fantastic. And
no,
you
no.
sense that when you come here,
Yeah.
there's such a camaraderie among the artists.
There is actually. We'll sell if I see something or painting or something and I don't have it. I say, wait a minute. We'll take them over
Right.
to. I know who does that.
Okay.
You know, so we sell each other's art.
Fantastic.
It's not. No, and that's because it's all because of Judy and Dennis and all them because they're wonderful to work with. Absolutely
Oh,
wonderful.
yeah.
And I'm so happy that I came here
Oh, yeah.
because this is like art camp.
Exactly.
It's
We
art
were
camp.
just talking to another artist. She said the exact
Oh,
same
did
thing.
she say the
she
same
said it was
thing?
like boot camp.
Oh my God, we can't wait to get back to see
I love
each
that.
other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what kind of clients come to you? What kind of people are drawn to your work? Is there any kind of a age demographic, or is there
No.
any commonality?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think
All
so.
over the board.
I'm wondering if this is going to draw in younger group though.
Okay.
Because of AI, you know. But that's the reason I said futuristic. I thought, well, if I'm going to use it, I might as well say go for the future, you
Right.
know, and say futuristic.
And so how does the work that you're exhibiting this year differ from last year?
It's futuristic. Last
Okay.
year I was doing mask, Mardi Gras type thing, you
Okay,
know,
okay.
and one year I was doing African faces, and I was animal faces.
Right.
But basically all because I love faces,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
it's just fun. So,
And then when you're working on a piece with people coming and going, who is that for you as an artist?
easy,
Okay.
because it's wonderful because they want to ask you questions, you know, you want to talk about art. It's
Right.
a wonderful place to even talk about art or
course.
what you're doing
Exactly.
or explain what you're doing, you know. And I've had little kids come and, do you want to paint something? And I look up and the parents are going, they're going, no, it's okay. It's okay. I'm working in oil. But I don't say
Right.
that to the kid when I'm doing it. I say I'm working in oil. I can change it, you know.
Yeah.
But I say, here, take.
That's
You
fantastic.
can do that.
Yeah.
And then I've had kids. I've had them come into the booth and even sit down. You want to draw? Like last year, I had a little redhead, and she would come in and we would sit down and draw. So yeah,
And just that inspiration from that moment. And one of the things that I think is so important about this expo is the ability to learn. And whether you're
Yeah.
learning hands-on from an
Yeah.
artist or you're just
Yeah.
learning watching an artist,
Oh, I
this
know.
is the place to do
Yeah.
that. And all of the artists that I've met here are so collaborative and so interested in sharing what they do.
Oh no, it's wonderful. You know, so yeah, no, and I love little kids. Anyway, I've got a few.
Yeah. Well, thank you for talking with us today.
Thank
and
you.
again, we're here at the Arizona Fine Art Expo. here through March 24th. Tickets are $12 for adults, $10 for active military and seniors. You buy the ticket once and you can keep coming back as often as you want until the end of the program. You can meet artists like Beth, see her work. If you're looking to invest or just looking to be inspired or learn, this is the place to do it.